You know, I'll be lying to y'all if I said I'm not crying or I wasn't crying. Because I was earlier yesterday. I was just in the point where I was just sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, like, we finna get swept. Yeah, I said we like I play for the team because I'm a fan. I sat there and I was like, then I thought about it and I was like, nah. I'm not going out that. We not going out like that, homie. Nah, not in LA. And then you all for it until it happens. like you think you got it. The game started off very, very well, man. It just didn't happen. And that's okay. We're gonna live with that. Let's just cue the music and let's just get started with the show. Just stop. We just gonna come back. Pressure, yeah. Apply pressure, pressure, apply pressure, yeah. Apply pressure, apply pressure. Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Too Smart to Ball. I'm your host, Taquan Black. This is a podcast. Obviously, it's visual. Obviously, if you don't know by now, I'm going to let you know. We talk about everything basketball, NBA basketball, everything. And so far, I was wrong for the past two rounds. Well, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I was wrong. I said the Lakers was going to take it in 6. That was a fan in me that really believed, because I really believed that we could do it as a squad. But then I didn't think to myself to realize that we had some flaws. And then we have flaws in areas that we shouldn't have flaws in. Your point guard should not be thinking about himself. Shout out to D-Lo. Your point guard should not be telling the media how he feel if the coach told him, hey, we better with you coming off the bench this round or this game. Let's just try it this game and take it a game at a time. You not producing. We need to bring some energy. We need to put some defense in there. As a player, you should be like, especially a player that's facing free agency, you should be like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna do it, coach. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna take what you give me. I'm just honored to be a Laker. I'm honored to be in this NBA, knowing only 5,000 people have played the game, and I'm one of the 5. And have an opportunity that millions want. Like, come on. And then you gonna sit there flat out and just say you're going to be upset if you came off the bench. You're not even thinking about the bigger picture. The bigger picture was like, we got a chance to do something to make history from 210 record, 13 seed to the 7th seed to the Western Conference Finals. We have something special. You already gave us game. I would have took D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench, and I would have had so much respect. You don't know, as a Laker fan and us fans that do agree, I'm pretty sure we would have been like, oh, he a man for doing that. You know, he a team player for doing that. We seen it happen with Lonnie Walker. He stayed within himself. He did not care if he did not play. He went to go bust his, you know what, every day in that gym, as it was reported that he was playing. I didn't see nothing, but they were saying he was there, and it proved like he came through and he did what he was supposed to do, go get us a win. And that's what he did. He wasn't super productive through the playoffs, but he was supposed to go get us that win. And that's what he did. And we just asked one thing from you. One thing was, come off the bench for one game. Let's just see what happens, because every matchup ain't gonna be the perfect matchup for you. It's just, you got to understand, and that's where IQ separates, you know, who has the highest IQ versus the lowest. And I just think D'Angelo Russell ego, he not stupid, we know that. It's his ego. It's IQ and ego. That's the thing. He has a very big ego in his head. He painted this picture. He already told us he felt like he couldn't fly in Minnesota. That was a sign. After he scored, you know, a 30-point game, obviously he took it to the media and he was getting reported. They're asking him questions and he was like, I feel like I couldn't fly. I need to be a bird. Meaning he wanted to be free flowing on offense and be able to have the ball in his hands and be able to be an option. And we give you that option because LeBron took a step back. We know that. For him to show up and give us 40 points in a closing game, an elimination game, he could have did that in his sleep. 30 points. He 38, but we know he could have been doing that since game one of these Western Conference Finals. Ain't nobody even ask you to do much. Was just come off the bench and just, you could have gave us 20 points off the, you could still be a star coming off the bench. It's the playoffs. It's a new season, especially a dude, like I said, facing free agency. You could have just came off the bench and just been like, yo, I got it. Like I said, like, I got it. It's for the team. But when I get off this bench, they not gonna stop me. Because who on the Denver does not have a strong bench. I'm sorry. They have a collective of players that perform well, but they don't have a strong bench. They don't have a strong bench player. And I honestly believe D'Angelo Russell could have came off the bench, matched their bench. He possibly could have still had got some starter minutes, because it's just, you just never know, because we didn't really get to see it till yesterday. And that was the yesterday game proved to me that if this was 2-3 games ago, like it should have been, we probably would be looking at a different situation versus being outside looking in now. I'm just saying. And they're like, oh, you gonna blame D'Lo? Yeah, I'm blaming D'Lo. I'm blaming D'Lo from A to Z. Well, X, because AD last night was kind of questionable to me too, but his hustle was just, I don't know what the hell was going on with that. It like he was running in the mud when realistically Jokic looked like he was running in the mud, because he ain't even that fast, and you can even catch him. Tristan Thompson jumped in the game, was running, and he caught him. I'm just saying, man, it's time to really like think about what, as Laker fans, what it is, what we really want. We know who we want. We know what we need. If you watched every game, you understand the height, the moment, the lights. You understand what's supposed to be. You know who we need. And it's Kyrie Irving. And he in the media every day. He been at every home game for the Lakers. The Lakers need Kyrie Irving. And it needs to be a flat out double signing, nobody else attached. Because I'm not giving you anything else, Dallas. Mark Cuban. No. You're going to take D'Angelo Russell, which I think will be fine in Dallas. And you going to give, because D'Angelo Russell can be a Brunson to Luka. Put it like that. Now he the second option. Now he can live with that. I'm just saying. So we just going, that's a whole nother video. But we're going to talk about how the Lakers right now, they need Kyrie Irving. They need an assassin, LeBron James, for him to even sit there at that table and say, oh, I'm thinking about it. You know what he doing? He mixing. He really thinking about it to tell y'all, to make y'all feel like he gonna retire. He not going nowhere. He's putting pressure and attention on himself right now and the Lakers office. It's time. It's time. If you want to win this title, like this one was unexpected. The man don't won the scoring title, LeBron. Speaking on LeBron, he don't won the scoring title. But it's time. It's time to give him one last run at the championship. This you can say, you can try to count this, but me as a fan, I would say I'll count this, but as a realist, we got to think about it. We wasn't even supposed to be here. Lakers was not supposed to be this far into the playoffs, especially with a new roster after trade deadline, and they got this far in the West. They beat the defending champions in the second round and got to the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something we got to appreciate. And shout out to Jokic, because I did not give him that. I need to give him that. I need to give him his flowers. It's not like I don't like him. I like him. I know what he brings. It's just he played my team, so I'm kind of like bittersweet about it. But I respect the talent that this man possesses. He was hitting shots like, God dang, like he just threw that. He shot like this and went in like 2 seconds. So I give him that. He work on them shots. You could tell wherever he from, he be over there shooting on them courts. But yeah, I just you could just tell he I just gotta respect, Jokic for that. I really do. That was a good game. That was a good run. But I think the Heat gonna beat him. But anyways, going back to the whole LeBron James, D'Angelo Russell issue, D'Angelo Russell, we can't rely on him. I'm sorry. I'm not giving no money up. At the beginning when he got here, I was like, oh snap, he over here getting buckets. But then you realize when them lights get bright, even though this is the best experience the Lakers are gonna get, even Darvin Ham, he was learning on the job, on the fly. This is the best experience. So we're battle tested going into next year. I would not touch the roster, but I would touch one piece. And that's literally inserting Kyrie, taking out D'Angelo Russell. You put an assassin in there. LeBron could trust his little buddy. You know he gonna go off. He not gonna come to LA and act up. Kyrie is a Kobe fan. He probably was a Laker fan because I don't see people being Kobe fans without being a Laker fan. That's kind of weird to me. So I really honestly think he would be the key piece, being a second option here in LA, because LeBron could take a step back and be like, all right, cool, Kyrie got me this quarter. AD can be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna play defense, more focused on defense right now. I don't have to go give you 30, but I could. Kyrie got us right now. He can go get it. Now it gets scary because you can line yourself up with LeBron, AD, Kyrie, Austin Reeves. Who else is missing that piece? Vando. You put Vando in there for some defense for the starting lineup next year. And you got Dennis. Then you got Rui. We're going to sign Dennis. We got to. You got Rui coming off the bench. Come on, man. And whoever else you sprinkle in there, Lonnie Walker, who I want us to keep. Go get Seth Curry, first of all. Throw him on the bench because we need 3-point shooters that's going to shoot and not disappear. And he's scrappy on defense. I give him that. He's just little. But yeah, so, and I do think Kyrie and Darvin Ham, he can actually bring out that scrappiness that Kyrie can bring, like can give you on defense. That's all you need because he know how to slide his feet. He know how to play defense. He know how to slide his feet. But I just think you need, Ham's going to push him. So we're going to get the best Kyrie, I think, if he comes here. You're going to get the best of him. You're going to bring it out. You're going to bring it out. Almost like what we did for Westbrook. We brought out the defensive dog, even though we let him go. But you seen what he did in the playoffs for the Clippers. He actually showed up. He executed. He did his job, even though they got put out. So shout out to Westbrook for even doing that. But at the same time, I'm like looking at it like the Lakers need an assassin. We ain't had an assassin since Kobe. I'm going to be honest. We have not. We had a team. We got a bubble chip. But we haven't had that dude that's going to take over the quarter like that consistently. You had LeBron to give you 30, AD give you 30, 40, whatever it is. But we need somebody who's going to show up when them lights get brighter, who is not afraid of the moment. And not to mention Kyrie is clutch because he hit the clutchest shot for them to even win that chip of the year. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so that's why I call him an assassin, because he gonna come and go get it. He got circus layups, he got ways, tricks, all kind of tricks, floaters, whatever you need that can break a defense down, or break a zone down at that, because you can, come on, man. That's all I'm saying. You need that, and the Lakers need that, and that's the missing piece. We're not missing too much major pieces, but that's what they need. They need Kyrie Irving, and I'm a fan of him. I swear, I play 2K. I try to model my dude after Kyrie Irving. So I got a little guard, but then I made another player. But, that's how that, how that goes. But my main guard always, every 2K, I make him like a Kyrie type, player, until somebody tells me, blah, 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 fix this, because he don't got defense, whatever. So Kyrie Irving, he's a missing piece for the Lakers. And I'm going to tell you that, and that's just what it is. And I think if the Lakers go out and get Kyrie Irving, he give us a 2-year contract, which will still let him be available for the next, after the 2 years, and he can get one more big contract, whatever. He can give us like 50 mil off a 2-year contract. Just real quick. Everybody got to think about it. What's the goal here? We all got to think about it. Like, everybody want to make their money, but Kyrie got something to prove. So that he still can ball, which I think he still can. It's proven. It's time to go get a chip while LeBron's still here. That's going to bring LeBron, I feel like that's going to give him some life. And he's going to be like, okay, now the pressure is not really all on him to bring it to you every night. He can just give you 20-point triple double, average whatever he want to average to LeBron, because you got AR that's gonna help too. He not no bum. He proved himself. He earned himself a contract. I hope the Lakers don't mess it up, because y'all know to mess it up. Don't mess it up. We need that. We don't, please. I'm begging, don't mess this up. I'm just like, don't mess this up, please. We need to keep Austin Reeves. Don't do an AC. AC even offered to take less, and we still messed up and fumbled that ball. So don't, please. Anyways, the Lakers will be top 3 if they add Kyrie. We still would be top 3 if we didn't, because given the fact that they still didn't build the chemistry that they could have, but they were learning on the fly and building on the fly. It's still, I still see us still being top 3 with the squad we have currently. Just a little tweak without bringing Kyrie. You just probably still bring a Seth Curry in or whatever. Somebody that can shoot the 3 and you can rely on. But as far as D'Angelo goes, I can't put my money on that. We'll still be top 3, but Kyrie coming here will be definitely top 2. Because, like I said, you can win a chip. Like the Nuggets can go out there and get the chip. You don't know what the next year going to look like. You don't know what health is going to look like for some players and some people, some teams. You don't know what their roster going to look like. So you got to say, that's why I say top 3 for the Lakers, because we going to still have top, defense in the league. I still see that. And we need to hang our hats on that. We need to keep that. So whatever's helping us with defense, because defense win games, that's what's going to help us get to what we need to get to, which is the chip next year. Because ain't no excuse. Next year, we keep the squad, we add a piece, we go through training camp. There is no excuse next year whatsoever. That's what all I got to say. This year, we got a little excuse. We only played together for 4 months, and we overachieved. We got pretty far that people expected us to lose in the first round. So, and y'all know the narrative. Y'all can look it up. I don't got to break all that down. Y'all can look it up. So, it's just me personally, top 3, number 1 in defense, AD Defensive Player of the Year. Bam. LeBron comes back. And he don't have to chase no records. He could just relax now. He could come back and actually, I'm not saying he wasn't focused on the team, but he can actually not overkill himself to try to achieve something. We can just get into the playoffs and create that noise and have that extra week of relax. We don't got to be in the play-in either. Like, you just relax and just really get healthy for real. I hate this format. I'm gonna be honest. Another thing about this damn playoffs that just happened, we need to fix that every other day crap that the NBA is on. I don't understand that. It's always somebody at the top who ain't playing in the game that feel like you should play today and you're off tomorrow, got to play the next day. Even if you flying out, like, that's crazy to me. So I'm thinking it should be every 2 days. It shouldn't be where it's like play today, not tomorrow, play the next day. How do you even recover? How do you even do it? It's something else that need to be talked about. That's not cool, especially going into the finals. You just got to think about it. You just making it like you're forcing these players. You're just rushing it through. So whatever. Anyways, Lakers definitely going to be top 3. You add Kyrie Irving, we can be top 3. We top 2, because you're going to be flirting with that 1. I don't know. I'm just saying, let's be smart. As Laker fans, let's be smart. Let's understand there's no excuses. This year we could take it. But next year, I'm predicting top 3 currently with this roster. And you add a Kyrie, it's up there. We up there. It's there's no, with a training camp, got Darvin Ham, you got people that's battle tested on the squad. We good to go. And y'all just let me know what y'all think the Lakers should do, because I'm giving y'all my opinion. Y'all should let me know in the comments. Tell me what y'all think the Lakers should do about their roster. Do you think Kyrie is a perfect fit for the Lakers? Do you think LeBron James is actually going to retire? No, he's not. I don't believe it. Y'all can believe it. I don't. He's not going anywhere. He's here. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. He got 1 more year on his contract. He already told y'all his son, he trying to play with his son. I don't see how the media keep twisting and pulling this man's words. Y'all got the receipts. Y'all, like they say, y'all got the receipts. Rewind the tape. Go back a few months during the All-Star break. What'd he say? He said he want to be around to play with his son. Period. The man didn't even look tired yesterday. He looked like he just ready to go on vacation and eat his 1 ice cream cone that he wants. Like, he do that annually. That ice cream cone picture he be doing on vacation, just holding it and with his wife and stuff like that. So he just want to do that. And I understand that. The man is 38. He got a lot of businesses. Come on. We get it. We get it. It's a break time. Let's go. AD, you need to come back and be better. That's all I got to say. I'm predicting him to get Defensive Player of the Year. He was only 9 games away from missing the Defensive Player of the Year this year. It's okay. But I'm expecting AD to be better next year. Period. There's no excuses. We need to keep Tristan Thompson. Darvin Ham needs to think about actually playing Tristan Thompson if we keep him next year, or even bring in another center. But we need a veteran, somebody, some type of vet presence that's on that bench, like he was bringing that energy, you know. So whatever, you know. And tonight's game, I'm gonna speak on that before I go. The Heat gonna beat the Celtics, and I'm happy with that. You know, that's a moral victory for me, because I don't want the Celtics to even get that far without the Lakers. Because if it was the Lakers and the Celtics, it's a whole nother game. But let's be real. Let the Miami Heat sweep them. We see them next year. Because we know y'all go get it next year. I promise you. I see the Celtics, if they stay together and get their mind right and get a coach right, y'all gonna be there. Y'all gonna be at the finals next year. You gonna be seeing us. You know, because it was a line earlier before I go. It was a line earlier on ESPN that said something about, is it hurting the NBA if the Celtics and the Lakers get swept in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference finals, or whatever, this year NBA finals, playoffs, sorry. And I do think that's a problem, because you know what people came to see. People want to see the two big titans to go at it for another banner. So, but with all due respect, I do believe the Heat is going to win the chip this year. I don't care what nobody say. The Heat is taking it. Not that the Nuggets don't deserve it. No, the Heat is taking it. Jokic, I'm sorry. If you get it, you get it. But I see the Heat taking it from y'all in 6. And I see the Heat closing. Obviously, I see the Heat closing because I'm speaking about the future. They closing the game out tonight. It's over. Ain't gonna be seeing no more green. It's over. It's done. So y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think and what's going on and what y'all thoughts are at the bottom, you know. And make sure y'all like and subscribe to this video. This is a podcast and we talking about NBA everything, you know. Tell me what y'all hear. Tell me what y'all want me to talk about. And like I always say, stay small, y'all. We out.
Pressure, yeah. Apply pressure, pressure, apply pressure, yeah. Apply pressure, apply pressure. Woo.